Hi, my name is Seth, and I'm one of the product consultants here at Dialogue. The purpose of today's rapid demo is for me to showcase some of our functionality and features and to help you better understand a little bit more about Dialogue and what we're able to do for your brand. So first and foremost, Dialogue is the industry leader in e-commerce personalization. And what that means is that we're creating truly unique experiences for every single visitor that comes onto your website with the sole purpose of increasing conversion rates, revenue, AOV, and lifetime customer value. The way that we do this is by understanding visitor intent, looking at their actions and behaviors inside of your website, and tailoring the experience accordingly. So this is our platform. This is our dashboard. And if I were to click on assets and then click on create, you can see some of the experiences that we can quickly and effortlessly create on your behalf on your website. So first, let's go into product recommendations. Here you'll see that we have AI automated recommendations, which is essentially a carousel displaying multiple products at a time. And if I were to show you an example of this, I can do so by going to Ed Hardy. So on Ed Hardy's website, you can see that we are displaying multiple products here. And we also have another product recommender here, here, and based on a collection over here. Now, at a quick glance, you can see that there's multiple products here. And all of this is dynamic, meaning it will change based on where they came from, what they click on, what they scroll through, and the products that they express interest in, even across multiple browsing sessions. Behind the surface, we also couple that personalization engine with very advanced segmentation, A/B testing, and ongoing optimization. And this is true for every experience or asset that we'll place on your website. Going back into the platform, we also have smart banner recommendations, which is showing basically one product at a time, and even manual recommendations. Then comes cross-selling and upselling opportunities in order to increase AOV. So we're able to do cross-selling, upselling, and complementary products. We can do bundles. We also have something called Shopify Checkout Enhancer, which streamlines and increases the AOV of visitors in the checkout process. And then we have something called Shopify Post Checkout, which is basically creating a very unique experience once they've already checked out and have purchased an item on your website. So what we can do here is, without having to force them to resubmit their credit card details, we can show them a product that they expressed a very high level of interest in, but did not purchase, possibly due to financial reasons, and then offer them a incentive in order to purchase that right then and there on the spot. Some cross-selling and upselling opportunities that I'll show you right now could be, like, for instance, doing a complete the look on a product page. We can also, as I mentioned earlier, we can do it inside of the cart. And by not doing this today, and by not leveraging segmentation and A/B testing and ongoing personalization that's individualized to the visitor, this can be money left on the table that isn't being taken advantage of. In addition, we have the ability to do something called Campaigner. And what this means is that we can build hyper-focused, hyper-personalized messaging across your website that is extremely unique to the individual at hand that's on your website. We also have something called Storyteller, and I'll show you an example of that over here. But if you go to one of our clients, such as Moroccan and we go inside of their collection pages, you can see that it's very visual. We use rich media in general, but it basically informs and tells a story about a particular product or a series of products. And at the end, we suggest other products. And basically, this is going to be individualized. This is dynamic as well. So for instance, if they came from a Klaviyo campaign or from a unique traffic source, a UTM, we can keep on showing them that same product until their interest changes in their profile. And we're able to do this because Dialog provides each visitor that comes onto your website a unique ID number. Okay, and this will always be the same even across multiple browsing sessions. So basically, we can just kind of inform and educate the individual about specific products that they had a high level of interest or intent in purchasing, and make it feel like this product was really destined to be theirs. Going back into the platform, we also can do something called Stories AI. And basically, what this does is it creates a truly unique experience for the individual in order to, let's go into our mobile emulator. It creates an Instagram-like experience. So visitors can interact with your products and inventory in a very intuitive way that is identical to Instagram by essentially swiping through all of your products. Now, if you have a lot of products and a lot of inventory slash a lot of SKUs, this is going to be awesome because it leverages AI, it leverages historical information and transaction information. It leverages a variety of different data points. And then, of course, there's that segmentation and the A/B testing and ongoing optimization. So what this does for our clients is essentially twofold. At least in terms of the data that we're able to kind of get internally, although I think it also does a couple of more things that we're looking to kind of confirm over the next couple of weeks. But basically, this reduces medium and soft bounces because people, when they see this Instagram-like experience that they can interact with, they want to interact with it, and that increases the chances of them finding the products that they're looking for. In addition, it streamlines the conversion funnel. So instead of visitors going from your homepage to a collection page to a product page, then back to a collection page, then to checkout, and having maybe 6, 7, or 8 pages as the average amount of pages that visitors are going through before they check out and convert, we can take people directly from the homepage to their shopping cart in one click or to a product page, whatever you prefer. Now, let me go ahead and quickly go into product recommendations and show you how easy it is to actually build out this kind of experience. So I can go ahead and click on AI automated recommendations. Then I can, for instance, select the asset location and choose homepage, for instance, just like you saw with Ed Hardy. Go ahead and click on create. And then all of a sudden, I'm inside of the editor. Inside of the editor, we're automatically taking the product inventory information as well as the historical transaction information. And then we're selecting and determining which products we want to go ahead and offer. Now, I can go ahead and change every aspect and every component of this. So I'm able to say that instead of like buy, now I can have it say purchase. I also have the ability to change the background color. I have the ability to change the amount of products per view, the composition ratio. I can manipulate the image and the border width and the border radius, the text size, color, and font. I can also change the button size. I can change how the pricing appears, and I have lots of different templates that I can choose from. And I even have a CSS editor at my disposal so that if I have a very unique, one-of-a-kind border theme or background, then I can go ahead and pretty much make any kind of tweak or change that I want to effortlessly at a few clicks of a button over here. Everything is geared for mobile devices. And on top of that, like I mentioned before, a big part of our product offering is segmentation. So through segmentation, I have the ability to add a segment, which basically means that I can group individuals, okay? And I can group individuals based on whether they're a paying customer, whether they're a new visitor or a returning visitor. I can even segment them based on traffic source or UTM. I can also build very advanced and complicated segmentations. For instance, I can build a segment based on visitor average order value, and I can say if the visitor average order value is lower than the store average order value, then I can suggest products that are going to make it so that the store average order value is that the visitor average order value is larger than the store average order value. I can also build segments based on geographic location. I can build segmentation even based on cart value, right? So I could say if the cart value is higher than a certain amount, then I can offer them like unique messaging and promotions and discounts for the next order in order to increase lifetime customer value. I can also segment people based on whether they're a heavy spender or not. And that's something that will allow me to, for instance, offer more exclusivity products, more expensive products for visitors that are spending more money on my website in order to increase AOV. So the possibilities are endless here in terms of segmentation. And on top of segmentation, once that has been completed, we can also create different kind of product rules. So we can change the algorithms, we can change the logic, we can prioritize logic based on a variety of different functionalities. And then when that's finished, we could just need to click on continue, save, and publish, and then we can position with Shopify or any other platform or website or e-commerce provider that you are working with. On top of that, we have the ability to A/B test everything, and we can test performance. We can test between two assets. We can test rules. We can test and messaging. We can pretty much test anything that you want in terms of dialogue related assets. And in terms of being able to upload content into the system, you can upload directly from your hard drive. We can integrate with your e-commerce provider, or we can, at a click of a button, effortlessly connect with your social media platforms. On top of that, we also have a very comprehensive and robust dashboard, which allows you to see everything. So you'll have full visibility and transparency into everything that you are doing and in terms of what we are providing to you. So you can see the visitors that interacted with Dialogue and what their average session time was, the average order value of visitors that interacted with Dialogue versus those that didn't. We're able to see assets and all the KPIs and benchmarks associated with that, top selling products, and even conversion rates via Dialogue and without. And this will be built to your individual requirements, needs, and situation by your dedicated customer success manager. So it could look like there's more than what we see here or less, depending on your situation. We also do something called pure sales, which means that we can look at the direct revenue impact that we're having on your business. The definition of a pure sale is someone that comes onto your website, clicks on a Dialogue related asset, and then purchases it. And we can even show you the percentage of pure sales across your entire website. And then, of course, there's bundle sales. I think for the purpose of today's rapid product demonstration, you are able to kind of understand a little bit more deeply what it is that we're able to offer, what it is that we're able to do. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at seth@nowdialogue.com. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in.